Why is that not doing? Okay, apologies. Okay, so I don't know. I don't think it was recording on the phone, but now it is, I think. But anyways, all I know is that I'm here for a reason. Oh, this is Shalonda from American Aborigines Unchained on Facebook and American Empress Unchained here on YouTube. Okay, I had to say that to this one because it wasn't recording and now it is. All right, so, okay, let's stop playing around and get to it. So anyways, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the same, right? I'm not the same as anyone. No one is the same as me. Everybody's journey is different. You know what I'm saying? Some people are going to have a very easy road, you know what I'm saying, depending on, again, what type of being you are here on this plane right now. So again, I'm not going to do the same things as everybody else does. I don't never like to do that. I always go against the grain and I always stand up for what's right when it comes to my messages that I'm delivering to people. Now, that don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, ain't nobody business, but I don't always make the right decisions, again, maybe even for myself. But when I'm presenting something to people or the masses in general, I'm coming as correct as possible. I'm not coming with no games to try to convince nobody, to trick nobody. You can listen or you don't have to. It is what it is. I'm not cocky. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, I just tell it how it is. Because again, this is real life and it's not a joke. It's really not. And we're talking about people's souls here. So again, like even mine, you know what I'm saying? Could you imagine? You know what I'm saying? So nobody don't have to really understand your journey or what you're, what works you are here to deliver to the people. All I know is that, again, source has not done me wrong, even though other energies have come in and I had to question what it was. There's no reason for source to pluck me up out of the situation that I've been in the past 10 to 12 years, right? Have me go through the things that I have experienced within this past year in order for me to be silent when I get a direct message from the ancestors or source. And again, it's like there's this energy of like, oh, well, we can shut you down or shut up. And it's just like this, or you're not going to get this or that. And again, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I just don't, I don't know. I don't see it the same way, like I said, as others do possibly. The words are written here. So again, everybody has access to this information. I'm not doing anything different than anyone else that is probably sitting here reading this very chapter today. It just so happens that I picked this up and now I'm really actually noticing as we're looking at it here that we're looking at what's going on the 5th. Well, it's 15, right? Hold on. Okay. So I'm just still looking at this as today is the 19th, right? But again, this is the energy I feel like I was in, like I said, possibly around the 15th. Okay. So again, this is talking about the same thing that we're talking about in the biblical text and the same thing that is going on in society today. So I don't know why any type of energy would not want me to speak on this particular thing. That's concerning to me. Unless it's someone who has, is not going to like the outcome of what's being said here. Okay. Oh, okay. Again, become a clear channel. Okay. So again, we're channeling this information in order to help people, understand things in these times. But then again, this is so funny. Okay, because we have become a clear channel. So that's like, I don't know, that's like straight from the divine, right? But then again, it's like change tracks. It's almost like this is the divine energy here. And then this is what's going on in this worldly realm. Because I think, we're not going to sit here and say that, again, we are, some of us are elect or chosen or whatever you want to call it. But that's not to say that we don't have things that we need to worry about, okay? On this plane, when we're dealing with man or dealing with, again, these governing forces or any other forces. Also forces of nature, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just, I don't know. I just feel like I don't like people trying to smother me. You know what I'm saying? It makes me think. And again, patience, I can have patience. But when it comes to my livelihood or, again, my purpose, I don't like to play no games. I don't like for it to feel like, again, especially coming from energy, I feel that has been placed here to block me. Why now should I trust, you know what I'm saying, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to certain types of things that I'm sensing throughout the day that are trying to, like I said, dampen or hide or deflect or even project certain energy my way. It's like, I know who I am. I'm pretty sure people know who I, you know what I'm saying? People know who we are, again, as those chosen or elect. And people know, you know what I'm saying, again, what it is. So I don't see why. You know what I'm saying? Source, when I'm dealing with source, there's no reason why this whole book, we come right here to this point right here. Something led me here. Again, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that every entity or energy, oh, this is a good one. Okay, so every entity and energy that, again, that I come in contact with is pure. I don't think that at all. Again, when it comes to the Yeshua energy, there were going to be all kind of people, crooks and robbers and gamblers, and, you know what I'm saying? Not to say that these are bad people, but I'm just saying these are examples of, again, so-called whores or whatever, were around that energy. So again, that's the kind of things that we're going to have to deal with. Okay. All right. So again, I'm just reading the message here. It's just something here that I feel like I have to do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, again, I have no choice to deny or ignore certain things. It's almost like somebody wants to not see. And I don't need to prove anything, but it's just, I don't know, like a messenger. What is a messenger or someone, you know what I'm saying, that is a so-called prophet without prophesying or delivering a message? But to a society that wants to shield or hide until they can find a way to kool or cut off an energy, that is the perfect thing. To feel like you don't want to say something because you're afraid, or you're going, this is, you know, and again, it's kind of like a careless, right? And it's kind of selfless, because really in that energy, I can really sense what Yeshua or that energy is feeling when it comes to people have already been pent up anger and issues and all these other things that they are, you know, putting into those stones that they're throwing at him unfairly, unjust, right? Or unjustly. And it's just like, I don't know. I just like to show people themselves. I like to show us ourselves and how we conduct ourselves and how we treat other people. And how the same way some of us have had to go through things that we didn't deserve to go through, that will be returned. There's nothing that I can do or anybody else can do to change that. It's gonna, that karma or that energy is going to return to sender, especially when and I think in this instance, a lot of people knew or know who the prophets, the son, the messenger, and these energies are. But they didn't think about that. So again, I don't know, I'm thinking forgiveness and everything like this. And again, I forgive myself, you know what I'm saying? And I see what others have done. I'm not mad. I don't harbor that kind of energy. It won't never change the way that I deal with a certain situation or people. It's just, you know, I see it for what it is, right? So again, and I guess this is my card. Admit your vulnerabilities, right? Okay, so that right there is already something. Become a clear channel. And today I was telling myself, it's time to, it feels like somebody wants me to be very lighthearted and just like speak about things or something else, or I don't know, anything else. But for me, you know what I'm saying? I want to get down to speaking more clearly about the way I feel or see certain things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to try to start like challenging myself to do like some little small 15-minute videos or something on like what I think about certain things, right? Policies or whatever, stuff like that. But so again, that's what I was on today. Like, how can I become more clear? Because, you know, people are going to try to take your words and mix them up and try to turn them into something else anyway. You know what I'm saying? So how can I just get straight to the point, get to it without people fondling things to get straight to the point, right? So again, admitting my vulnerabilities, and my vulnerable, like one thing that I'm vulnerable to is, I don't know, like, yeah. Well, I think anybody that knows me know that. You know what? Matters of the heart, right? And so these are things that are going to be used again, like against you. So I had to really weigh some things today on how I was feeling about certain things. And again, you know, legacy of light. I have to follow this. In my eyes, these people that have passed on, these are the Godheads in a sense, right? This is me and these are my babies. All the little children of the world. So I came here to clean things up. So are they clean yet? That's what I asked. That's not for me to, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, are they clean yet? Am I done yet? And I feel like it's like, you know, society wants to put a dog down, put a bitch down. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, at the end of the day, somebody about to be mad and it's not going to be me, right? Focus on success, right? And it's pretty hard for some of us, again, when certain entities on this plane think that they can mess with your success, whether that be financial or any other kind of success or endeavor that you may be on, right? Do something different, okay? Forgive and forget. Funny. Strengthen your gifts. Okay, so we'll start with those. And then change tracks. So that's what I was doing today. Change, like for the past 24, 48 hours, changing tracks. Just trying to be more fine-tuned when it comes to, again, certain things that have been off track because of the journey I've been on for the past at least year now, okay? And a little bit more. And, you know, again, certain vulnerabilities, again, that I feel like I was dealing with, you know what I'm saying? And they did, you know, matters of the heart. Love and war. It did have me very vulnerable. Does it still, you know, like it's like the way I calibrate things and calculate things is just like, that's the thing. At the end of the day, I just have to have that faith that source is going to work out things, and it be thy will of thy ancestors and source as to where I end up when this journey is complete. But how can I stop right in the middle of the journey when there's still things that need to be done and addressed? Again, there's probably not another person in this world that's going to understand what I'm saying. I feel like it's gambling. I feel like it's rolling a dice. But is that for me to fit into society, or is that what's really going on in here? Because society wants me to become clearer. But really, whatever you say, again, being someone like me, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you say, they're going to take it wrong, and they're going to take it some kind of way anyway. They're going to threaten you or your life or the livelihood of your children and things like this. I was just listening to Tina Marie, Whitney, and Betty Wright and crying my eyes out. Because, you know, and again, just because I felt that way for that moment doesn't mean that that's how I'm going to carry out the rest of my day. It was just something that I had stopped in the middle of that song, and then all three of the songs as they came on. What was it? I Want to Run to You, Betty Wright, No Pain, No Gain. I can't remember what the other song was. But yes, it had me vulnerable. And I'm like, where am I at right now on this journey? What is going on? And like, what? It's like, it was like a brick wall that I just hit like dead on my... It was almost like I'm just showing, I'm like, before you move any further, let me tell you what it is. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm still, you know what I'm saying, gonna have to deal with that, because I mean, I still got the rest of the day to go. There was another song too. Michelle, Something in My Heart. Man. Man. It's hard, man. Especially being like, again, in that energy of isolation to a certain extent. But it's like, you know, it's the workings of this realm. And then also the workings of God. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Or source. And the ancestors, it's like the weight on the world. Like, I think I was listening to something that Tyler Perry said today about like being that person, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I'm just like a rebel in a sense, man, where I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you know, there is that this side and that side, but there's also like taking that one road that's unique to join, you know, the two together. And maybe, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like that's just what it is, okay? I feel like everybody gets their chance to shape something or form something that comes, you know what I'm saying, in that light. And this is my turn. And I can't have somebody else's opinion or anything like that changing that for me. And thinking like, oh, well, this thing, you know, is going to get me. So God is not, or, oh, if I don't do this, then, you know what I'm saying, somebody here is going to get me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I don't think like that. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just go. I think it's just like I said, when I see red, I just go, right? I don't know, it has something to do with, like I said, with that tourist energy. Hold on one second. Okay, I hope y'all don't. Okay, yeah, you didn't see nothing. Okay. Hold on one second. Oh my goodness, really? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Okay. Yeah, we're not going to have it. We're not going to have it. So anyway, I say that to say that's like, it's like, I don't know, like I'm feeling like a shipwreck. Like I'm feeling like somebody just like, oh my goodness. Vulnerabilities, right? Attraction. Stopping and smelling the roses on this journey. Oh my goodness. Okay. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You know? And that's the thing, like, it's sad. I'm like, I feel vulnerable, I think, too, because I don't have all the answers, again, to certain things. I think when it comes directly to my self-serving. Okay, so again, I'm at a point of like this whole like overwhelming sense of self-love, but it's like the parts of something that I feel, like I said, that I'm searching for, that I have to look to others, right? In order to find that. It can be kind of like a debilitating type of force or energy. Especially, again, some of us being very powerful beings on this plane right now, but treated as if you're dirt. But it's a part of the like the ascension or transcending or something that we have to go through, it feels like. And like, I'm not a professional or nothing like that or whatever. I just speak on how I see it. Right? Oh, and this is what I'm saying, by honoring that particular energy, right? I think that that's how we honor, again, our mothers and fathers, and honor source. I mean, I don't like to use that term honor when it's talking about source, right? But, you know, I don't know. Like, I'm at a point where I'm dealing with love and war, like, firsthand. You know what I'm saying? And there's this thing here. Again, this is just a personal vibe. This is on the admit your vulnerabilities. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So again, it's almost like the tie that binds, right? Or it's something that's supposed to be coming and tying. Only some of us can do something this way with this kind of inner alchemy or something, these gifts. And it's like, you know, maybe these people are looking at it like, no, it can't be, you know, and these people are looking at it like, it shouldn't be. Why did you, you know, and then there's something that some of us are supposed to be doing here in order to weave this, again, that blanket, that quilt. And it may be not the same as its bent traditions that are killing freedom may have to die, crash, and burn, along with people that are hell-bent on keeping it that way. I don't know why I said that, but that's just the energy here. Because again, we're dealing with past, present, and future, and we're dealing with things that are seen and unseen. Vulnerability when it comes to things that are unseen, I don't like. I'll just tell you, it's not a weakness of mine, but I don't like them. What I will do is just shun it. And that's probably a bad thing, you know, for me to like let new things or open up that space in order for something new to come in, especially when I'm, you know what I'm saying? Some of us are being like jolted or confused or have intertwining things there, you know what I'm saying, that are coming in, but it may not, you know what I'm saying? I look at it like this. I can't be mad or whatever because maybe it's just not time. The only thing is I'm vulnerable when I really care about somebody or something. I don't want to, especially somebody. I'm not somebody that play games. I just want them to know that. And again, you know, in these times it's hard because you have some people that may be pretending, you know what I'm saying, to be having your best interest or to care. And again, it's like this whole no contact energy here. Also, even dealing with moments of no guidance, you know what I'm saying? That, again, when you have to lean on your own strength and guidance, especially when some of these times when it feels like, you know, it's like, for me, it feels like angels or source have had their wings wrapped around me in some kind of sense. So it says this could be the one, you know, like I'm saying, like it's like it's like that. It's like, what do you mean? It's just like that. It's like the angel and the devil energy playing games though. Like Game of Thrones, like, really, okay? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. I don't know. I don't know. Because I don't know. Okay. We keep on getting this card very soon. Okay. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay. And then we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Again, we just talked about that. I mean, I really think that it's time. Yeah. I'm just like, okay, like, forget it. Like, okay, I told you. I told you I was just going to go ahead and just put it in the hands. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just delivering my message, and everything else I had to put to the side. I had to put it to the side. I have to, because it just has to. And I mean, like, because that's not what I'm only here for. I don't want to be looked at as, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just love and romance that I'm just here for. It's not. You know what I'm saying? No, we here to do big things. Big things. Right? High priestess or high priest. Regardless of people like it or not. Again, which might leave. Okay. All right. So we have finances. So again, like, I don't know why I'm feeling like, you know, like, again, in this worldly realm, there's this you have to walk this line very carefully, because it may affect your, you know, again, finances moving forward in this new world or this new thing. These same cards keep coming out. I'm getting upset. Okay. So again, this orphan energy, or dealing with that energy of being left behind. You know, that's a part of, again, healing. I feel, you know, that I definitely had to go through. I'm just saying, when it comes to friendships, when it comes to, like, excuse me, feeling that some sense of, like, coming from well, I don't want to call it a broken home, but a separated family. You know what I'm saying? Things like that, dealing with things like that, and moving away from family and things like that. And then being a grown up and going through this kind of change, and being that one that's chosen and put up on the pedestal when it comes to your family or your lineage. You know what I'm saying? And having everybody looking at you some kind of way, and then jealousy and all these other things come in too. You know, it's a very, you know, lonely place to be. But again, unfortunately for me, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be lonely, but damn, you know what I'm saying? It's, to me, it's, you know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to be that either. You know what I'm saying? So that's just that. So again, I don't know, Atlantis. Same cards that keep on coming up, okay? Something to do with water, okay? But again, you know, it's like at this time around, I don't know, something about a love life. So again, we're going to be talking about marriage and stuff right here in Enoch. So maybe this has something to do with it again, but then wisdom. And again, there's all this energy with like horns or sharp things, you know what I'm saying? You know, wisdom, you know, I feel like that energy is really like subtle, right? Damn, the serpent was subtle too, right? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? If it's some real stuff, it can penetrate and it can hurt. It can, okay? So again, unrequited love. So again, I don't know. Again, this is a universal message. You know what I'm saying? It's not just for me. Maybe this will fit in with something that's here, something that you're thinking today. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. All right? All I know is that we're bringing it into form, right? And although some people wanted us to be dead, we're coming to life. What is this one? Relax and hold. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Okay? It's almost like she's in some kind of like vortex or something here. Almost like she's being like, I don't know, engulfed with something. But then look at that light on her face. She's being grounded. You know, her hands and her feet are on the ground as well. But, oh, this is like in a tree trunk. Oh, so again, this is a tree. Okay, this is like a tree or whatever that has been a tree stump. Definitely. And there's like branches coming in over her. It's like a whirlwind, being caught up in a whirlwind. I'm hearing like out on a limb. And then this one is reminding me of, I want to run to you. Damn, legacy of light. I don't know. That's making me think also of, you know, Betty Wright, because I've been listening to Betty Wright. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I can listen to it on a daily, you know what I'm saying? Since I was a kid, so, or a child, so. But also just coming to life. And look how she's painting that honey or whatever that is on her thigh. It's kind of sensual, right? And that's, again, I don't know. Because I don't like being vulnerable. Oh, my goodness. But I'm just thinking, like, she's sitting there, you know, we see, look at that black and white checkerboard floor. But, you know, she's painting, she's bringing herself back to life, possibly by painting in her own, you know, with her own brush. There's a serpent around her arm, though. So, again, maybe be very careful. And I mean, again, I mean, it is a very subtle, like, again, also like, I don't know how her clothing is kind of disheveled and she's kind of like being, I mean, exposed or bare, breasted. But she has her animal friends, nature, surrounding her. Okay. So, again, okay, this is where we at today, listening for the truth. And y'all know how it is when you take a shell or something and put it on your ear. You know that sound? Okay. So, yeah, and then defend to the end. The worthwhile. Okay. You look at this, because if I took these glasses off, this is what you're gonna see a little bit around my eyes, especially up here. I don't know how got smeared from all them tears, right, that were shed. But she has, you know, I see wisdom here. I see a, you know, the wise owl on top of her head. I don't know. It's also reminding me of the Three of Swords energy, but also, you know, that wisdom of that owl. I tried to pull a couple of cards after reading a couple of sentences here to see what we might need. Excuse me. Where is he? Oh, okay, here he is. Okay. The Hanged Man energy. Because that's like, I don't know, I see like some type of like, it's like an aha moment or enlightenment when it's right side up, but when it's upside down, you know, like I say, I feel like that's like being filled up or getting maybe even your cup filled up. You know, I always think about like the blood or whatever rushing to your head. I don't know, maybe that could even, I always see stagnancy as well and dreaming, or like, you know what I'm saying, going there to the depths of your mind or something also while you're just hanging there. And again, out on a limb. Then something about a hanged man is coming up. Like, I don't know, like it was in something we were reading the other day. I don't know. It's like, that's the thing, man. It's the thing. It's like being in that energy, and this energy is like you can't keep but sincere people, you know. So if people fall, away from me, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, I feel bad because I be hoping like, damn, I hope it ain't nothing I said or whatever like this. But then I really, at the end of the day, don't care because, again, this is like a soul, like, purpose that I'm here for. And it's not that I don't care. It's just like, man, I can't live and do this and have source having me do this task and worried about something. Because if everybody was looking in the mirror and doing the right thing and trying to, you know what I'm saying, level up when it comes to that type of energy, then again, you know, who can we blame? And I know some people I may not be able to go with them, or they may not be able to go with me, or this direction might shift. And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. We're back at the vulnerabilities possibly, because I mean, after so much of this, just being able to even function and be balanced and not go crazy and lose your mind, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to people that have been in your energy, right? Heavy. But again, this is the only thing, again, not because of some kind of other thing, but this is what has to be the main thing on my mind, because I know that there are others here that are trying to take that. And again, some of these people are not of the Father. And I see some of the, you know, like the past, the present, and then I'm seeing where it could lead if we don't change things now into the future. So again, that is just that. And we want to be unchained. So again, I know this is coming. And what society wants to do is make it seem like it's coming, right, for some of us. But I think that it's coming for those that it need to be coming for, because justice is going to have to be served. And it's not our choice at all. This is, you know, we're just the ones relaying the message for those that don't already know. And I think in this whole thing, I've played the fool. We've all played the fool to a certain extent. But I think we've all had a chance to repent or turn away or change something or ask for forgiveness or whatever. Or even apologize or show some form of something. I don't think apologize. Well, I mean, I guess it is asking to forgive and forget, okay? So again, but those of us that are in this type of energy, we've already started the process of healing. And some people are just not, you know, it's not like it's too late or nothing. I'm just saying is why they may not understand us keep on going full throttle towards what the mission, you know what I'm saying? But everybody's mission is different, okay? So let's go ahead and read this real quick, because I think we talked long enough. All right, so like I said, I don't know how much we read yesterday, so I'm just going to start here and I'm just going to brisk through it. No, I think we already read this whole thing. No, let's just read it, okay? And he answered, no, I'm going to start at like 5. Okay. No. We're just going to start from the beginning, because I think I have a different insight today, okay? So it says, and he answered and said to me, and I heard his voice, fear not. Did we already read this whole thing? Okay, let's just start down here, y'all. Proceed spirits of the flesh and shall be called evil spirits. Okay, okay, so again, we're going to go over here. But for the spirits of the earth, all right, which were born in the earth, okay. And the spirits of the giants afflict, oppress, destroy, attack, do battle, and work destruction on the earth and cause trouble. They take no food. So again, this food is making me think about right off the top. Look at this. Of men, of earth. They do battle and work destruction on the earth and cause trouble. They take no food. Don't it say something like the test of spirit, you know, see them eat or drink or something like that? But I really think this is talking of, oh, maybe this is talking about food. The food is the bread, the daily bread. Or again, they take no food, they take no daily bread, or the word, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like have you, like that could be another thing too. Like what is one, yeah, okay. That makes me think of that, right? All right. Or maybe they don't even want to hear the food or the bread anymore. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they want to talk about other things, possibly. As far as like 1 second, I'm almost done. I have 10 more minutes left and I'm done. I'll be done in 10. There's stuff in the freezer that you can have really quick. But if not, okay, if not, I am about to get up in 10 minutes. Hold on a second. I just have to finish reading this. Okay. I know what time it is. I'm getting up. And work destruction on earth and cause trouble. They take no food. Yes, I cannot stop the video. What you're doing right now is not going to change a thing. Okay. But nevertheless, hunger and thirst and cause offenses. Take no food, but nevertheless, hunger. And thirst, and cause offense. And these spirits shall rise up against the children of men. And against the woman. It just depends on who are they trying to call the woman. Who are they trying to put in the sense of a foreign energy? Not I, said the cat. But I know how everything is always flipped and flopped. And I know how folks be thinking. I know exactly how they be thinking. Because they have proceeded from them. So it's almost like the children of them. So what society could be looking at is, again, the woman that they're trying to peg or vilify. Right? That one, that Christ energy that transcends or shares the light with others as well, right? But someone has to be, again, it has been known that someone usually is the scapegoat. But again, because they have proceeded from them. Now, again, this is I mean, this is making me think about these children that were impregnated. And then again, that makes me think about the hangman, because again, it's almost like a bright idea. And while we try to shed the light on all of the stuff and we're like hindered, right? Let's read this part and I have to go. So 16, from the day of slaughter and destruction and death of the giants, from the souls of whose flesh the spirits have gone. Hold on. From the souls of whose flesh the spirits have gone forth. Having gone forth, shall destroy without incurring judgment. Without incurring judgment. I don't know why that Kyle something. I'm wondering if this is talking about those who have that pinnacle given directly of God. But again, like I said, this is that energy again of woman, right? The newer group, the younger, again, the newer groups of people, the younger, the foreign cars or booms, the foreign energies. The abundance and wealth is really with the American sweet potato pie slices. The sons of God. Sons of man, sons of God. The red energy. Red energy. So again, it's almost like, and he's covered in white like her. So again, it's almost like whatever abundance the American empress or high priestess would have is going to end up in these cups. And he's just waiting. And the water is behind him like a force or a wall to be reckoned with. She filled my mind up with ideas. So also even just that energy of the moon card. All right, because again, most of us have been sitting here with these illusions and having these wands being thrown directly at our heads, hearts, body, right? So again, the union here, the red. So again, some of us, they want us to be left out in the cold, but it's just going to be reversed. The elixir with the red wings. Again, the red triangle on the chest. I don't know what we're talking about here, but again, in white. It's like an elixir or something being mixed. What was I about to point out? No, it's not that. No. It was the temperance card. Okay, so again, this sneaky energy. And again, the union with the white and red. The sun is the background. You see what I'm saying? This yellow back here. The abundance is hanging up over their heads, right? The yellow background, all the yellow background and everything covered in the sun. But look at the energy. This is water. This thing around and this red, it's earth. But again, they have the white gowns underneath it. So I don't know. What happened to the temperance card? Those crowns back there. So I think, again, some of us are, yeah. I don't know. This always reminds me of like the healing of your corona or your, crown chakra. Because again, it's almost like I was getting this energy or something of somebody, again, thinking of or trying to, like I said, drain us like of our energy, like our energy, like G unit, like G, like that G. You know what I'm saying? And soften us up real good or subdue and replenish. Okay, now I see. This is the subduing and replenishing here in 15. Taking the other wives and the other women. And then making the earth or that which would be original evil. For even wanting to even think that you're going to stand your ground. Even after we've gone through this, most of us American empresses and high priestesses. And again, there's a lot of giving going on, you know, when it comes to whatever these bills and stuff are. Again, I don't know, y'all. You just have to be looking at it the way you want to look at it. But it says, from the days of slaughter and destruction and death of the giants, from the souls of the flesh, of whose flesh the spirits have gone from. From the souls of whose flesh the spirits have gone forth, shall destroy without incurring judgment. What is that? Nope, I didn't pull it out. Hold on, y'all. We're going to have to do it real quick. Let's do it. Why is you telling me that? Let me see. I don't know why I just heard flesh of my flesh. Judgment. Because I remember saying how these people look really gray here. They look dead, gray. And almost like they're coming out of the grave or they're going in. But it's also in ship. It seems like it's in ships where no man will buy. I don't know. Because it looks like they are on water. So the water energy is there. But then the cross is red. So I don't know. It's like some kind of aid. I don't know. That trumpet being blown. But it's almost like somebody, look at this smoke or whatever this is. It almost look like a hand or something trying to grab, forcing this person to hold that trumpet because he looked pissed. He looked mad. He looked mad. It's not funny, but I'm just looking at that. Like, whenever I look at these cards, it's just like, you didn't even notice that last time. But it looked like something is by force. Forcing someone's hand is what I'm getting when I'm seeing that. Just saying. And it's almost, ooh, it look kind of like how I look when I got to come deliver a message. Because I do enjoy doing what I do, right? But sometimes I'd be like, oh, I'd be like, because I know, you know what I'm saying, that again, even though, you know, it's not really like it matters about what people say or think, but it's like, I already know this is coming. Or even to watch out for, like, you know what I'm saying, this, I'm going to have to be defensive, right? Knowing that I hold this energy here. So I don't really have anything to worry about, right? As long as I stay on my path, right? So again, somebody would like to get you off that path, right? But it's like, you know, and then like I said, or sensing, worrying about other, you know what I'm saying, others and this energy here. Because again, I feel like there are some energies. Like, I feel like some people were wrongly, like, judged in a sense. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I know it's tough to be around a whole den of, like I said, when it comes to divine feminines, you know, it's like we are untouchable. Like, whatever this energy is can't really, maybe that's why I said that those people are going to go under and we're going to go, okay, so maybe being untouchable is a good thing to a certain extent in certain senses right now. The high priestesses, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that energy, you know, is a good thing, being untouchable. Or dead by law, because maybe that law can't really affect you right now. I don't know if that's what I'm hearing. And maybe they don't really want us to talk about that. But again, I don't know. Those that were doing all that other stuff, this is going to be, but I feel like, again, there's some people, I mean, it's just if you ain't right within. And if you ain't right within, then I don't want to be around you then. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. So again, I guess it'll just be a bittersweet thing. You know what I'm saying? But I guess this is just in this energy here. Like the hardest thing, I was just sitting there, I'm thinking like, okay, when we dealing with the sun. Like, that was the most hurtful. Like, I ain't even went through no energy like that, man, in a long time. Well, okay, maybe the other day too, but I'm just saying, oh, it hurt. It hurt because I said, oh my God, I can't live without that. Like, can I? I shouldn't say that. I will live without that, but I just have to give gratitude. I have to give gratitude, and I have to learn how to let go and see if it returns. It's what I have to look at it like. I'm just like, it's so unfair because, like, you know what I'm saying? Only if I could see, you know, the whole time. But it's not going to change where I'm going to end up. It's not going to change who I am. Yeah. So again, with, like I said, with the heavy on the illusions. And sometimes fear, you know, but no, fear is always an illusion. Really, it really is. I think people be thinking I'm playing. I'm just really not. Yeah, I'm just really not. I mean, again, fearless. I think that's what Nina Simone said. If she could be one, if she could say one thing that people should be, is be fearless. Disu. You have to be when this is happening to you, especially at a level where everybody can't see it. And unfortunately, again, just like we've been, you know, deceived or misled or, you know, tricked or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We have to remember this energy. I see like a feminine taming a beast or a lion, you know, that's supposed to be able to be free and be who he or she is supposed to be. And again, with this infinity sign here, but it also gives me, you know, like some kind of like a sense of like inner workings or something. I mean, it may even look like spell work. You see those two little things look like horns. It's kind of like, you know, but I'm thinking like, who will rouse the lion, right? You know, and it's almost like I don't know, I feel like a protection something. Like, I've just been like, oh my goodness, like, is this how I've been feeling about people that would want me dead? Like, are you serious? You know? But I feel like, you know, there is going to be something. I feel like there is some sense of something. Because again, I'm telling you right now, when I get a sense, like I said, when I get a sense, especially when I feel like this energy has been, you know, there for me, even no matter what people say. When I get a sense that that energy is like, you know what I'm saying, being under attack, I go into sick mode. Like, it just is. And it tells me sometimes, you know, like, okay, and that's why I'm like, you just gotta let it be. You gotta let it be, because, you know what I'm saying, you just gotta be letting it be. You know what I'm saying? If everything good is gonna be good. Maybe that's a vulnerable energy. But at the end of the day, it's almost just like or people can just think that way, right? Because it's just like about the purpose, man. I can't stop. Like, okay, it's like putting God before everything. All right, I got you. I got you on everything. But when it comes to that energy of God, which I see that energy in him. So I guess there's a time to be like that protective energy, and then the time to be like, okay, I don't like it. I feel like that's like how a lot of people get over on a lot of things, is by a division of people that they fear. That enlightenment or that energy. Ooh, look. Strengthen your gifts. That energy could be a gift, right? So again, that is that. Nobody wants to be like embarrassed. Nobody wants to think that they're soul searching with the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Thus shall they destroy until the day of consummation, the great judgment in which the age shall be consumed. Over the watchers and the godless, yea, shall be wholly consummated. And now as to the watchers who have sent thee to intercede for them, who have been aforetime in heaven, say to them, you have been in heaven, but all the mysteries had not yet been revealed to you. I have an asterisk here for some reason and a question mark for some reason. And you knew worthless ones. New makes me think laid with, slept with, hang out with, knew somebody like that. I knew this girl from school, you know what I'm saying? It's that energy, but also knew, like I said, makes me think of again. And then he knew his wife, right? That energy. So again, if something has to move forward, whether it leaves my, whether it leaves my heart in a million pieces again, but I know who I am. And the thing that would hurt the most is like, again, somebody knowing that and then also still selling out. You know what I'm saying? Selling me out, or me end up selling someone else out mistakenly. You know what I'm saying? Because I just, like I said, I don't like that. I don't like that vulnerable energy. I don't like people playing in my energy that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Trying to defile me in a sense, like as if something, or even trying to send that energy to me. Because then you're dealing with succubus energies or copycat energies. I feel like they can access your energy and then, you know what I'm saying, bring that trash over to you. And again, it's just more work for me when it comes to cleansing. Like I'm cleaning out latrines for other people that are wearing my clothes in heaven and trying to keep me down under the earth, you know what I'm saying, in a sense, spiritually. Because again, okay, it can look like that, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to these statuses, man-made statuses. But again, when it comes to something else, you know what I'm saying, divine, then, you know what I'm saying, yeah. Look at that, earth. Persistent, patient, and practically. Profound relations, intimacy, and romantic partnerships in the house of 7. House 7. Doves. Okay. Got like a mountain peak here up in the clouds. Matter of fact, I think a soul sibling said something about watch out for doves or something like that today. Sometimes I be thinking like this is like the Truman Show. All this stuff already happened and somebody's like watching a recording. Y'all, okay, I'm tripping, but I'm really not. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing stuff like weird like that. Like again, when it deals with source, like I feel like that's the kind of like energy my ancestors in source would be doing. Like, yeah, oh, you're coming up with a revelation, but you know what I'm saying, some people already know, or I already gave some people to download a day before you just so they already know. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like that. Okay. So again, yeah. Yeah, okay, so you have been in heaven, but all the mysteries had not yet been revealed to you. Look at that. See, and that's what made me think like it's like some kind of time we're dealing with the sky energy of a sky father, okay? As the lightning goes across, right? Or even like okay, some kind of energy like that, but I need to hurry up. Okay. And in these, the hardness of your hearts, You have made known to the woman, and through these mysteries, woman and men work much evil on earth. Dang, we had that earth card there. Oh, on the heart, matters of the heart. I'm telling you. Even when it comes to the Three of Swords, energy, thorns and thistles, right? So I feel like, again, it's kind of like that energy. But again, I think there's impurity here. You know what I'm saying? And so that because I feel like this has been the fight that's on my back the whole time. Don't be tempted. Thou should, like, don't be tempted, or don't fall into this, or no, don't do this. But I feel like, again, we have, again, some demonic energies, right, that don't want to see some of us excel. So they're using crafty counsel, and they're using certain energies to, and certain things, you know what I'm saying, to send in these spirits that may try to defile, so even maybe that's why I had this card here, because she's like, she got, look at her, she got her jewels and her rubies, her emeralds, which is, again, my birthstone. And she's, damn near about to be, done for. But she's still, something is written here, right? And she said, maybe it's a wheel, I don't know. And she's got her hand sticking out the ground. But again, this, the scars, like Moana's grandmother was telling her, that the people that she meet are gonna, and the scars are gonna be there. And I was like, I don't want to have no scars. I just want to be like I was before. But again, I do feel like through the grace of Source that, to a certain sense, whatever changes have taken place, they had to happen. They had to happen. So there's nobody to blame. I can't blame myself, because a lot of these things I feel like happened with certain things because I did not know that they were happening. I was not aware. I was naive or blinded by them. But the things that I could have had some sense of, something with, I have to forgive myself for not doing so. And for those that have come to their senses, or are aware, or dealt with their own thing when they see it came down to something that happened or something that they did, how can I really be mad at you? Because again, that had to happen to you too. So it's really not even your fault. You know what I'm saying? So like, a lot of us are just here doing stuff that we just got to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But I think, like, we know where you could cross the line, and you could end up being one of those people that's not going to have no peace. These women, right, and men work much evil on the earth. Say to them, therefore, you have no peace. Damn. Here I come. Here I come. Okay, yeah, here I come. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Okay, go and see what's wrong with the baby, okay?